Dries van Langendonk and Nicolas Schaufler starting this one on the front row of the grid. Van Langendonk, this is his last race of the day. Can he secure his championship at the end of the day? We are going to be finding out very soon. And Kalinja with Jack Eiler starts just behind them on the second row of the grid. Kirsten Kostoya and Rocco Coronel go from row 3. They'll have Iskander Sofakari and Arata Endu on row number 4. Scott Marsh and Thomas Barnier go from row 5. Then that's Catherine Rybald and River Creek on row 6. And Georgie Zazov, Casper Nilsson and Evie Razum at the back of the grid. Now there is a car that has pulled into the repair area, and I can see that it is the 661 of Ludwig Muzzi who is in the pit lane, and I suspect maybe, well, it's a new airbox going on there, the car, so maybe that had been dislodged out on that formation lap. He's trying his best to help his mechanic. His mechanic is working furiously to get that reattached. The band going over it to help secure it. Looks good. Gets the green light back into the cart. The drivers are making their way into the final corner now, so he might have to start this one from the pit lane. Yes, he gets that. You wait there. The grid's coming round. You're going to have to start from the back. We're going round again, so it's a false start. That gives a little bit of time for Ludwig Muzzi to close back into the original starting spot. And the good thing about it is that it was 31st, so that's a nice bit back in the grid. So he's got time to retain position. Who is that? That's Georgie Zazov. So Georgie Zazov with the same issue there. Is that just this wonder, is it something about the curve, or was it just replace the airbox? And again, they're getting the green flag. They can go because the grid is about halfway around the lap at the moment, so they're miles clear. He heads back out. What's up with airboxes?
It's quite bizarre in that. Big thanks to the team in terms of scoring. Championship, this is a big one. We had 3 drivers at the start of the weekend who could mathematically win in OK Junior. The lead one of them, Dries van Langendonk, is of course in this race. Now the more important thing in terms of the picture is Kamiab and Martinezzi. They are both well outside of the top 10. Dries van Langendonk just needs to hold position there in 4th. He could even drop down a couple of more positions, and he could secure the FIA Karting European Championship in OK Junior in this race. What must be going on in his mind right now as they go into the tram lines once again? Eyes on the lights. Do they go out? Yes, they do go out. And here we go. Dries van Langendonk has one race to secure. Slow out of sector number 1. Oscar Arias as well. Nicolas Schaufler possibly. Yes, Nicolas Schaufler's not coming through sector number 2. And there he is. Yes, he's on his ball all the way off the back of the field. So Schaufler in trouble. Costoya opening up to second place. All of this is going on, not affecting Dries van Langendonk. Nice position for him. End of lap 1 in the lead. 1 lap close to becoming European champion.
If I could ask a favour from you here, Andrew, that would be if you could do massively.
Dramatic set of circumstances, not just affecting Martinezzi and Kamiab, but all the drivers in and around the teams. They're not going to be scoring points at this stage. So Dries van Langendonk can even afford to slip all the way down to maybe even around 10th place in the IC, as long as he's in that top 5. I think you'll say that he's comfortably clear of any other competitor with the remaining points on offer tomorrow through the Super 8s and through the final. Back at the front though, change of lead. Not the first time we've seen this. Actually, this is quite interesting. I'll sit behind you and I'll enjoy the pictures at the end of it. But yeah, certainly a very interesting one there. Qarrar again, he's already gained 4 places in this one. He has been absolutely sublime over the course of this weekend. He's putting himself in a really strong spot here, and with that, you know, that puts Qarrar on pole for that Super Heat tomorrow. But Van Langendonk there in second place is looking even better right now. Are you doing some points at the moment? I'm doing some points, but it's doing some points. Nicely done, pushes his way forward out there. Sort of very quickly as a lot of dust gets kicked up in the background there. I think one driver getting caught out wide on that last lap. Yeah, again, you know, so many drivers having trips to the stewards this weekend. There's been some close quarter racing out there. Some drivers have come off a little bit worse, and yeah, there's been some up and down. So there's been some post-race penalties going out there for you to some of the drivers live. Sends it back down the inside. He's going to hold it on the outside though, and we'll have to concede the spot. And Qarrar gets through and moves up another spot. The rest of the field now on lap number 5. We're halfway through this race. It's still Qarrar who leads the way from Van Langendonk, Kalija from Marsh. But here I live. Venetendo and Zulfikari now getting through, I believe. Now it's going to Zulfikari. It's up to 10. There's a really advisors coming out now. Changes in the background. Is that Paris or Louis Cachet making moves there in the background? There's been some big changes throughout this field. Some big movements up in this one as well. Louis Cachet is one of them after getting past Paris. We just saw that one. Louis Blasway just behind as well. 7 places gained. Franti Atman's gained 8 places. Alex Malota's gained 11. So there's been some really big moves on this one. Qarrar, look at this. He's broken away right. This is going the way of as briefly as I can go through the scenarios. Any kind of victory over Roman Kamiak for Dries Van Langendonk would knock Kamiak out of the title picture. That's happening, unfortunately, for Kamiak by quite a distance. Martinezzi was a little bit more complex, but Martinezzi not scoring any FIA championship points at all has opened the door for Van Langendonk. And we're talking Van Langendonk needs to be, you know, like 12th, amongst the point scorers. Who could make Dries Van Langendonk drop down more He's got a quite big cushion at the moment over Martinez in Candiam to secure the title today.
Yeah, exactly, and it will be in this race as well that it happens. On to lap number 9. One more lap to go after this one. Because Marsh as well has had good results over the course of this day today. I mean, he's up 5 places right now. He's got 200 in behind him as well, also up 5 places. I guess this is deployment of fresher tyres, or is it just pace this weekend? Been on it, despite the fact that he didn't have a great qualifying.
I think it's a continuation of a trend across the course of 2024 that Scott Marsh has been, getting himself involved in the Tony Kart works. He just keeps getting better and better and better.
It's all down to this one here. It's the final lap of the race. Because Spurrier has done what he needs to start this one. Position for the super heat tomorrow. He's put himself in prime position. But Dries van Langendonk, by our calculations in the commentary box, that is all he needed to do. He doesn't celebrate across the line, but we believe that that's all he needed to clinch the championship. So Dries